All right, we're going to start getting into the swing to offer a self-care sequence for you. And this one is particularly good for our massage therapist friends, even our yoga teachers, those that like to give a lot or have labor-intensive jobs, or even people who have to sit at a computer all day and feel that tension that starts to build up in the neck and shoulders and the upper body. Okay, so our sumo squat is a nice, easy way to begin. And in our sumo squat, we're just going to rock back and forth and start to engage our shoulders. So in this position, you're actually pulling down to engage different muscles than the muscles that kind of ride up. So it's not scarecrow, okay? So really engaging here. So you really have to lift the sternum and get the underside of the arms working. And then we're going to press straight back to come into a supported back bend. So even in this position, we get the swing right behind the heart. We're going to support the head and then pull straight up and out through the back of the neck. So just even coming into a supported back bend and rotating from side to side feels really good. Let's bend the right knee and pulse a little bit here. So right knee first. And just open up the side body. Keep massaging the back of the neck. And so this is really helpful for like if you've had a long day and you're just feeling super sleepy. You don't want to do a whole lot. I come into sumo squat like all the time. Okay? So then what we're going to do is come back around and heel toe the feet together and then just try a few little airplane wings in the back here. So we're just opening it up so we get a little bit of a deeper stretch. So sometimes this just feels good to have that supported back bend, the heart opening. And then when we come through center, we're going to try our angel wings. So we're going to pendulum forward and press forward. So when we press forward, we're really opening up the heart. And then we're going to exhale and swim back and open it up. Just a few times like that, pendulum swing forward, press forward, exhale, swim it back and open it up. Now this time when we come forward, let's just do a simple elbow lock. Open up to a wide straddle. Just here, just dropping in. Just making sure that you have a nice wide stance and letting the head be heavy. Just trying to get the front of the chest open. If you're feeling a little bit more active, you can press your hips forward for peppermint patty, really strong arms. And this is going to open up the whole front of the chest and hips. It's a little strong, so only do this if you're feeling more active. And then relax in. Again, shifting back and forth. Taking your time. One more time. Press, 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 press. Peppermint patty, get the sensation. Wow, like kind of pulling the shoulders apart. It's also squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then we're going to just come up. There's a whole nother strengthening sequence we can do from here. But I want us to come back into our sumo squat and get our leg loops on for chillaxing. So we're focusing on neck and shoulders and upper back. So we're going to come into an inversion, which would be a little bit more of an advanced practice. But in chillaxing, if you're, again, feeling like restorative, some swagger from side to side, supporting the head, supporting the neck, dropping the hips, opening the heart. This is what I do every day. This is my self-care program. It seems so simple, but it really feels amazing. Get in the swing, I come home, and I just hang out. Okay? Now, the other thing I like to do is star, which you expand the arms and legs, and then superstar is when you shake, shake, shake. So just shake a little bit, shake it out, shake the arms, shake the tension. You can flex the hands back and get the nerves open, which also is like my favorite. Okay, we're going to hold on to the swing and immediately go into an inversion. So this would be intermediate practice, but the swing goes right along the hips. We wrap the legs around, and we stretch the neck. Oh, my God. So we're dumping and releasing all the energy out through the crown of the head. Just releasing the day, releasing the excess tension, allowing there to be space in the neck and in the vertebrae. And then the shoulders can be soft. Okay? If we want to bring out the shoulders a little bit more, we can clasp our hands behind our back and pull straight down and just wiggle a little bit from side to side. If you have that flexibility, great. If not, just go as far as it feels good. We're not really wanting to overdo it. We're just wanting to give a little love to the upper back and the upper body that is holding tension. So stress relief is the name of the game here. Now we're moving a little bit more quickly through this sequence. So this whole peaceful warrior sequence you can actually find online to go slower, but we're going to find our leg loops in our hands and come through our Happy Buddha. So they're just on the elbow creases, again, stretching out the front of the chest and neck. And then we're opening right up into Archer. So this is the yum. So in this position, we're letting our hands come by our shoulders, beautiful Sam, and we're really just using gravity to do all of the work for us, all of the work. Oh, so good. Again, this is a strong practice, but we're gonna stay here for as long as we like. One more time, we're gonna extend and come into our backpack. Now in our backpack, we're just hanging out, so we can kind of sway a little bit from side to side. So see, this is something I do in my practice at home that I don't always teach, but I actually lean into it. So I'll lean into one of the shoulders and kind of use the leg loop to dig in, which feels really good on the traps. And then I can switch sides. So I'm leaning my hips, yes, from side to side and doing some leg variations without kicking over the bruises. Ah, so good. Okay, hold on. So let's go ahead and hook our feet and come into a shoulder stand. In our shoulder stand, you can feel this amazing pressure on the tops of the traps. Go ahead and straighten the legs once you feel like you're balanced.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah. So this is the part that is totally worth all of that extra effort to get here. So our hands squeezing down towards the ground. We can actually roll our shoulders around here. I like to, again, stretch my hands, getting into the forearms a little bit, flexing the hands back. So forearms and hands can get some good stretch here if you need it. So try this, Sam. Flex your fingers back and just get a good stretch while you're inverted. Can you feel how much more effective that is? Yeah. So for our body workers and those that offer a lot of care, these stretches while upside down will be way more effective. All right, let's come through Christ consciousness, just tee the arms, bend the knees, come back in. So we're immediately in our skydiver, banking a little from side to side. And we're gonna come out nice and slow, elbow hang, we just reverse. Stay here for as long as you like. This is also my favorite. So we're arched and open to get the front of the chest, the front of the neck. Whew, reverse it, we're coming back through Happy Buddha. So this elbow crease is also helping to stretch the front of the torso, so I'm pushing my hips forward. And then I'm going to come out nice and slow, just straighten the arms, wrist wrap, wide straddle. We do a sit-up and then come to balance so we can scissor down nice and slow. Woo! And that was that kind of altered head rushy feeling Sam was talking about. And after we get some really big release, we're just going to hang out in our sumo squat again and just take our time to really feel what was happening, what just happened in the body, but immediately altered. 5 to 10 minutes, completely life-changing, you know, can release that buildup from the day. Okay, thank you so much, Sam, for inspiring the self-care practice.
And like Jen was saying, you know, just noticing the change in your body from that couple minutes of strong inversions and soft massage up in the upper body, and I feel drastically different than 5 minutes ago. Pretty awesome.
Nice. Let's come out nice and slow. Feel free to jump into a cocoon if you know how to cocoon to really integrate and get the full assimilation from some of these really strong practices. We really want to take our time coming in and out. All right. Thank you so much. Visit AerialYogaPlay.com or AerialYogaRx for more videos. Appreciate you checking in with us.